And one of the things that I think is important is feeling valued as a team member. So I was wondering, what specific actions can another team member do to help you feel valuable?
I think asking for like your help, your advice, or your opinion on things. Definitely. Something
that for me today, and I was like, oh, I'm so happy I could help you. It definitely works. Did you even need my help, or did you just do it something?
Wait, I just thought of something and you made me forget it. I think being given like more responsibility for like certain tasks or something, or being given like opportunity to learn something new or help out with something that you might not have done before. Them just saying nice things to you.
Yeah, words
like
of affirmation. Yeah.
Things, saying things that show they appreciate you. Gifts.
I think as well, like when you know your team member trusts you, and it's through things like, for example, we had a meeting today, Kim, that I do them sometimes, but I'm definitely not as experienced as you in doing them, but you let me lead it, even though like I know that you have way more skill in facilitating meetings. But I can see that like you trust me to lead it, and you let me like learn from any mistakes that I do make, and that makes me feel valued, like having that opportunity and knowing you have my back too, and like trust what I'm going to do. So that's a big one for me. And even when like I think before the meeting you had like reminders for us, but like you clearly say like, I know you would have done this anyway, but it's a reminder for both of us. Like just that sort of language was really nice. Like it's not because I don't trust you, it's because like it's a reminder for both of us. And that's nice, like language or way of putting it.
I think our catch-ups as well, or like just people doing check-ins with other people is useful, because like you'll ask how we're going, and like every now and then we do proper check-ins where it's like job satisfaction, team satisfaction, leadership, like all of that. And the fact that you're asking that, I think, means that you obviously value me, because you want like to make sure that I'm happy with whatever it is. Actually taking action on whatever the responses are after that too, because there's no point just asking if you don't actually care or want to do anything. But I feel like you're always asking with like the intention to improve or change whatever might be like, I don't know, give it like we might have a lower number response to something, and you'll try and do something about it. Which makes me think you want me to like stay and like work with you kind of thing.
Interesting thought.
I feel like you're really good with sharing feedback in general, but also like from the public. Like if we get nice, you might get direct comments and stuff from people who follow us, and you always share that, whereas you could just keep it to yourself and we might think likes us.
Yeah, definitely. That is a big one, actually.
Go to the effort of always sharing that around.
I think it's like similar to the help one, but like asking our advice on things. So even if it's things we wouldn't usually do, like it might be like a meeting that Vic and I would never be in, but like you say, like, what do you think if I said this? Like, how do you guys feel when you hear that? Like, respect our opinion and like our knowledge and what we know is nice. And I think just being human too. Like if you were just like directive all the time, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't deal with this. For me personally, like I need to have like a semi-human connection with the people I work with, or I feel like they don't know me as a human, and therefore I move on. I want to be my full human and be like, recognize for me. Stop laughing at me.
Can I probe a bit deeper if you're so what'd you say?
A little bit noisy here.
It's not coming through too bad on this end, but you got to keep in the middle of your little speaker thing, because otherwise you cut out. I don't want to see those farts too much. Neither do the audience. You spoke about words, like words of affirmation. I was wondering how people can say that in a way that comes across as genuine. Because sometimes it can feel a bit awkward to say like nice things, like you mean it, but it's also like, ooh, like I appreciate you, and you're kind of like nervous saying it. So yeah, how can you say words of affirmation in a way that's genuine?
I think using like examples can be like when you're thanking them, it's not just like thanks, I appreciate you, but it can be like thanks, I appreciate that you did X, Y, Z kind of thing. Because I think it's easy to just be like, oh thanks, but if they tell you why they're actually thanking you, it's probably more genuine. Like
Yeah. I think using like your own language as well, like not just saying something that you read off a website or whatever. Like for me, if one of you have done a good job, I'll be like, oh, good on you, mate. Like that's incredible. But that's how I say like, wow, you did really well, Victoria. So I feel like just like say it how you want to say it, in an authentic voice, however random or weird that is.
Yeah. Another one you brought up was gifts. What do they look like if they are not monetary?
Solid gold.
I was just thinking about the gifts, but like I feel like for our team it can be like lunches out, the fact that we go on excursions.
Yeah.
What else do we do? That's good.
Having prospects, working at a
like we've expressed that we wanted to do something, and like you paying for us to come and work together.
Yeah.
I think shows that you value us.
Flexibility, like we can choose our working hours and change them quite easily. Like we have something on, we can just work later that night or whatever.
RDO.
Yeah, RDO is good. Yeah.
The most
rostered day off.
Flexibility of where we work, like we can work from home if we want to. These are the main things.
Yeah, I have one other follow-up one. Hannah, this was specific to what you said, like in terms of putting you in a meeting and allowing you to learn from mistakes. Your example was the meeting, but that learning from mistakes. How can that be done so that you don't feel like you're failing? Like if you're naturally hard on yourself, right? And you're kind of like, I should have said that, or I should have done this differently, and you didn't do it to like, maybe you're comparing to me in that specific example where you're like, you've got more experience, blah, blah, blah. I didn't do it the way Kim did it. How can that be done in a safe space to learn from your mistakes? So that, because if they happen, I don't know, if they happen too frequently, I feel like it can be like, I'm shit now. Like you could probably get to that point in your head.
I personally can. I am sensitive, I think. No. I think I definitely need to get the feedback because I obviously want to get better and get to a point where I feel like I'm at the level where I want to be. But it probably is just the delivery of it, to be honest.
Can you be more specific, please?
You shouldn't have done that to me. You shouldn't have done that. And that was it. Like, and I was like, oh, cool. Like everything I did was wrong. I'd be a bit like, far out. That's annoying.
Yeah.
But if it was like you did this well, but like this could have been done better. Like notice that you did that, do more of that, but like maybe next time try this, like a mixture. But then if there was nothing good. Obviously, you need to tell me if it was all bad. I'll just have to deal with that. But it's like the delivery, like, yeah, I don't know. Your intent. I know your intent's always good. So it should always be fine. It's probably more anger at myself if I feel like I keep getting something wrong.
And I also think as well, like if someone like Kim, if you value me as an employee, you're not going to put me in a position to fail like really terribly at something. I don't think.
So
like,
true.
Like if you suggest I go to a meeting or Hannah goes to a meeting and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, you know that I can actually do it. I might not do it like
To
100%
the level,
perfect, but it's not going to be like, I'm not going to crash and burn kind of thing. Just a matter of like making improvements after that. It's not like you going, you did a shit job, like that was terrible. It's more, oh, next time you can't, like what you were saying with the delivery. Like, I think if you value someone, you wouldn't put them in the position to do that badly, that they're going to feel failure forever.
Yeah, love that. That's cool. Okay, I feel like this has been really good reflection. So thank you for sharing.
What's up, awesome human? Thank you on behalf of myself and the Belle Vista Studios team for continuously choosing to learn with us. We really appreciate it. If the tips and the insights and the context resonate with you and you want to take your skills to the next level, or you want to make your life way easier, you will love our Creator Hub. The Creator Hub is a place for people like you and us. Basically, it's the stuff that we use internally at Belle Vista Studios, and then we just share it publicly with you. The Creator Hub is created by instructional designers for instructional designers, and what you'll love there at the moment is we've got a quiz, Could I Be a Better Instructional Designer, that has so much tips in the feedback if you're interested in human-centered design or just taking your skills to the next level in terms of the solutions you're creating, the problems you want to solve. But in there as well, aren't we cute? That's us. But we've got the coaching courses, freebies, give us gratitude, and also we've got some templates. And basically they're always around the lens of learning experience design, instructional design, and e-learning. So a human-centered design focus is very much what we're about at Belle Vista Studios. So putting your learners at the heart of a solution and creating something for their needs. So there's the human-centered design stuff, and then we've also got the business stuff. So this is the stuff they don't teach you about when you want to become a freelancer or a consultant in the instructional design world. So go check it out. The link is in the description. You can check out everything that is available for you. Thank you for choosing to learn with us. Continuously invest in your skills. You will be rewarded as an instructional designer. Share this stuff, share it with other people, because when we are better instructional designers, we create better solutions that create better humans, that create a better world. So we have a very important role, and I'm excited to be on this journey with you. Have an awesome day.